So when I sat down to write this next bit, I was a little bit worried because most of you might know me as someone that's quite unemotional. However, surprisingly for me, it was very easy for me to write this next bit. This next bit is about my wife. When I say I'm not sure where to start, I actually mean it. I don't think either of us can pinpoint a date or a moment when it started. We don't really have a date that we celebrate each year. Well, we do now. We have this date forever. But all those lunches would go on at work together for what I think was about 2 years, and the work drinks where we'd gravitate to each other seems like a pretty good place to start. I just remember enjoying making you laugh, and that it really hasn't stopped, and I try to make it a daily thing. You used to pretend to hate my poor one-liners or my silly sarcastic jokes, and I used to try and work out if you calling me names was your way of flirting or if you actually thought I was a dick. I now know you very well, so I now know you were saying exactly what you thought and you meant it. But as time went on, obviously, we grew to really like each other. During this time, after a while, we did go on our first date in Woodford, where I remember ordering the first drinks, which was a beer, and I think it was a spice rum and ginger beer, or it was a vodka lemonade, I can't remember. It was at this moment the waiter put the drinks down that I thought this could take some getting used to. He put the beer in front of me, and the vodka and lemonade in front of Lauren. It was as I went to pass the beer over to Lauren, and she went to take a sip, and she blew on it like it was a cup of tea. And I had to order it in a Guinness glass, that I thought this could really take some getting used to. In all seriousness, I knew that your drive to succeed in everything that you do and your desire to make sure that everyone around you feels supported were big traits that I knew I needed in my partner in order to make me a better person. And that is exactly what you've done. Since meeting you, you have made me a better person and enhanced my life beyond what I thought was possible. I knew just over 2 years ago when we booked our lovely holiday to Mauritius that it was the perfect time for me to pop the question. So I remember the build-up. I was very nervous. I planned what I was going to say. I thought about it a lot. I wondered what the answer would go and what I would do if it wasn't what I wanted to hear, until I ended up plucked up enough courage and I called Sean. Of course, the answer was what I wanted to hear, and thankfully I could still go on the holiday. Thankfully, it all worked out perfectly and we're on to planning a wedding. Since then, we have had the most amazing, cheeky little boy come into our life, Jensen, who has the most perfect, hard-working and devoted mummy. We have been on some amazing highs with plenty of holidays to amazing places, and we have also been on some lows that have without doubt made us both much stronger people, but more importantly, a much stronger couple. I cannot wait to share more amazing family holidays with you and Jensen and experience life's ups and downs together. I know for sure we can get through anything together. So, please can I ask everyone to stand up, raise a glass to my new wife, to Mrs. Saunders.